Are your gutters sagging, leaking, or just not doing the job anymore? Are you trying to find out if you need to have a full replacement of your gutters or if you just need a quick fix? In this video, we'll give you the answers you need based on working with hundreds of homeowners in this exact situation. You'll learn how to know when it's time to replace your gutters, what affects the cost, how the install works, and how to avoid wasting money on short-term fixes. Hi, I'm Cody Stevens with Hoel Roofing Remodeling. So I'm going to tell you how a homeowner is going to know it's time to replace their gutters. So typically, if you have a big storm and any tree branches or debris damages or dents your gutter, you're going to pretty much see that visibly. Also, if your gutters are starting to fall off your house or the bracket's not holding the gutter up currently. And then another thing is if your gutters are leaking whenever it rains, that's another big sign that you need to replace your gutters. So what options do homeowners have when it comes to gutters? So there's several different kinds of gutters that you can have on your home. There's box gutters, which is something that we can typically repair for homeowners. Those are usually lined with a rubber, and then you also have half round gutters. You have gutters that you can piece together, basically buying pieces from a box store and putting that together to make one gutter run. That's typically not something that I would recommend though. Any type of gutters that have seams in them are always going to pose a high risk for leaking. So the gutters that we typically run are going to be 6-inch K-style gutters. They are seamless. So with these seamless gutters, the only places that you're going to have seams on them are going to be on your inside corners and your outside corners. So what should someone expect to pay on a full replacement of their gutters? So typically what I'm seeing on a standard size home, the price usually varies between $2,000 to $4,000. Now, of course, there is always exceptions that could be lower or higher than that. So some of the things that could cause the price on your gutter replacement to vary are going to be things like, is your home a 2-story home? Is it a 1-story home? With 2-story homes, you're going to need taller downspouts. With 1-story homes, you'll need shorter downspouts. So with the taller downspouts, you're going to pay a little bit more on that. Another thing is, do you have multiple runs of gutters, or do they all tie into each other? Now, when you have multiple runs of gutters, no matter the size of that run, you're always going to have a downspout. So when you increase the amount of downspouts you need, that's also going to change the price. Another thing is, are you interested in putting gutter guards on your home? If you are interested in putting gutter guards on your home, or you currently have those and want them replaced, that's another thing that could increase the cost of your gutter replacement. One of the things that I typically recommend when we're replacing a roof is I'm always offering to customers the option of replacing their gutters. The reason that I do this is because the easiest time to replace your gutters is when you have your roof torn off. So that way, when you do have a roof put on, your gutters aren't at risk for damage. So on the day of the install, our gutter crew will come out and remove all the gutters from your home. Once all your gutters are removed from your home, they'll go through the entire home and inspect all the fascia boards and make sure that nothing is rotted before they install the new gutters. At that point, then they'll run your seamless 6-inch gutters on site. So what are some of the common questions to ask your contractor when thinking about replacing your gutters? One of the biggest questions you need to ask them is, are they putting on 5-inch or 6-inch? So 6-inch nowadays is the most common that you're going to see because they're just a better product and much more efficient. However, some companies do still offer 5-inch gutters, so it's important to just speak with your contractor and know exactly what they're pricing you for. Another thing to be sure of is, are your gutters going to be seamless or will there be seams? Older failing gutters may seem like a small issue, but left alone, this can lead to water damage, foundation issues, and expensive repairs. Now you know what to look for, how to plan your gutter replacement, and how to make a smart investment that actually protects your home. Now, if you want a clear and honest opinion on whether or not you need new gutters, or just want a quote with no pressure, give Hoel Roofing a call at 765-561-4023. We're here to help you make the right decision for your home.